Mahabharata, Episode 19. Swami says, on the first day of battle, the highly strategic warcraft formations employed by the Pandavas were overpowered by Bhishma and his army, who wreaked havoc wherever they went. Thus, the Pandavas suffered heavy losses and were defeated by the end of the first day of war. In the days that followed, the Pandavas would achieve some wins by annihilating key members of the Kaurava brothers. Duryodhana was distraught at the loss of his brothers. Overwhelmed by sorrow, he went to Bhishma at the end of the fourth day of the battle and asked how could the Pandavas, facing a superior force against them in terms of numbers, still prevail at this stage. Bhishma replied that the Pandavas had dharma on their side, and he advised Duryodhana to seek peace. Duryodhana, of course, denied such a request. Swami goes on to explain that even Yudhishthira fell prey to such despair and sorrow, whereupon Krishna encouraged him not to lose hope, that victory would be his. By the 10th day of war, a stalemate had been reached between the Pandavas and the Kauravas, each having suffered setbacks and disappointments on the battlefield. But it would be a duel between two of the greatest warriors ever that would unfold, one that would be praised even by the gods, that of Arjuna and Bhishma. Swami explains, both Arjuna and Bhishma fought valiantly. However, Krishna noticed that Arjuna found himself unable to exert his full ability against his beloved grandfather. After much exchange, and with the guidance and instruction of Lord Krishna, upholder of Dharma, the great Bhishma found himself falling to the ground, his body pierced by arrows from Arjuna's bow. Such was the injury that the arrows formed a bed of sorts, one that Bhishma would lay on for another 56 nights. This was because he had earned a boon, allowing him to choose the most auspicious time for his soul to leave his body. He would eventually depart at the time of Uttarayan or Makara Sankranti. The armies of both the Pandavas and Kauravas came to pay their respects, seeing Bhishma lying on the bed of arrows. Bhishma requested that more arrows be laid beneath his head as a pillow, one that would be fit for a warrior. The gods silently blessed Bhishma at the sight. To quench the war veteran's thirst, Arjuna shot an arrow into the earth, and a jet stream of water rose up and into Bhishma's mouth. It is said that Ganga herself rose up to quench her beloved son's thirst.